What's up, Thrift Fam? Welcome back to another episode of Good Game Grabs. My name is Ray, otherwise known as Nabyar. My partner in Thrift, her name is Emily, otherwise known as the Zesty Pickles. And today we are down here in the Dirty Dungeon. We're going to show you guys what sold on eBay and also take you to a lovely trip at the St. Louis Goodwill bins where we sort through stuff and find stuff to sell on eBay, pay for it by the pound, all that good stuff and more in this episode. So stay tuned. Let's get at it. Starting off the day with some what sold, and happy to say that we sold some more stuff from that storage locker that we thought we were going to break even on. I think with this and one or two other items, I believe that we sold out of the locker, that will put us into the green, or at least very little into the green. But hey, green is green. If it's 20 bucks profit, it's 20 bucks profit. So that's all I'm saying. But this was one of 3 AT&T routers that we found in that storage unit. This one I actually sold for new open box because it still had the stickers and stuff on it. But yeah, I just went ahead and powered it up, make sure that it was like a defective unit or anything. But yeah, everything was good to go. And this guy sold for $38.95 free shipping. Next thing going out is this Woody plush. We've had this guy hanging out for a while, so happy to see it go. We actually promoted a bunch of old plush listings and it's kind of been helping. This one did end up selling for $14.75 free shipping, and we got this one from the bins, I'm fairly certain. It's been a while. I can usually recall where we've gotten every item that we've sold, but this one's tough, but I want to say the bins. This was another item out of that storage unit, this little camcorder here. Funny kind of story about this one. I had somebody want to buy it. They immediately canceled and found a better deal apparently. So I ended up was going to relist it, completely forgot to relist it for like probably 2 weeks. And so after I relisted it about 3 or 4 days ago, it finally sold yesterday. Happy to see this go. I think this is gonna put us into the green for sure. And this guy sold for $58.95 free shipping. I think I might have lied, guys. I'm pretty sure both these pairs of jeans, I know at least one pair came from that storage unit as well. This was like the saving grace to that storage unit, is these clothes, these jeans in particular. We did have some good sales through them. These weren't crazy money. I think this was $17 and $15 respectively, with $8.91 in shipping. So again, we're chipping away at it. We're in the green, not a ton, but I'm happy. I'm happy we've at least made some money on that storage unit because we put a lot of work into that thing. If you guys haven't watched the saga, go back to Vlogmas Day 1 and check it out. The first 2 episodes of Vlogmas are all about that storage unit. This next one, I'm not sure why it took me so long to list. It literally sat on my workbench for like 2 weeks or something like that. This one we pulled out of the bins. It's a little Survey Master. It detects mold, I guess, moisture and mold with these 2 little things up here. Anyway, the condition was not that great, but everything tested out fine on it, and we ended up selling it for $179.95 free shipping on this guy, because it's like, this was a book that just looked really cool, so I grabbed it. The Making of the Wizard of Oz. This isn't a first edition or anything crazy, but it's in really good condition. It's got a nice little sleeve on it as well. Not a huge money maker, but $16.95 free shipping was what this sold for, and we got it from the bins. So about an inch there, so 35 cents. Pretty good profit. All right, last 2 items going out are these Levi's. These have a small SKU number on them. This is one of the original things that we picked up when we first started doing clothing. This pair of Levi's sold for $17.91 with $11 in shipping. And the very last thing is this Breitling hat. This hat I bought for $1 along with those vintage Playboys from a garage sale this past summer. You guys probably remember the episode because I bought a significant collection of vintage Playboys, and they have been selling here and there, by the way, if you guys are curious. But I just randomly found this as well, and they said $1, and I said, hey, okay, that works for me, because I knew the name was good. Like, it's a good name in watches. And this ended up selling for $22.91 free shipping. Pretty good for a hat. All right, guys, we are all ready to go. Let's get at the post office and that bins footage. NASCAR VHS? This is kind of cool, I guess. Sealed. Sleepless in Seattle, baby. Let's go. Y'all have seen Wii Sports, but have you seen Winter Sports The Ultimate Challenge? I don't even know if this is in there. It's not. Okay, well. Part's not looking crazy so far, but we still have a lot to go through. Let's get at it. Let's get at it. I feel like this is good, right? Come on. My Little Pony? 15 songs? Okay, religious stuff we will take. Let's go, let's go. Interesting. Red Skeleton, maybe? That'd be good. That Blu-ray's probably gone. Yeah. Oh no, that CD looked okay. Supertramp? Alright. Blu-rays are hiding over here. Somebody actually checked a couple of these. I'm gonna take them anyway. I don't know why I awkwardly grabbed that like that, but here we are. Another one, maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw them in and just sort them later. Figure out if they're good or not later. Because there is still a lot of media to be picked over here. Alright. Seen Blu-rays for trade. You're unloading? Alright, cool. One Sega game? That's what's up. Looking like a Blu-ray kind of day today, guys. And I'm not mad about it. There's definitely a lot of CDs to go through as well. We'll just kind of do that on the secondary. Go around here. There's Madonna. I'll take Madonna. Why not? Is that another Blu-ray back there too? Can't tell. I can't quite tell. No. Alright. Just found this laying on the ground. A little Journey. That should do well in the booth. Heck yeah. Got a couple more CDs. Got Grey's Anatomy Season 1 sealed. The only reason I took this is because it is Season 1. If it was any other season, I'd be like, eh, but this should do okay. Just good bread and butter right here. Okay, this day is going well so far. Okay, maybe not as well as I thought, but it's still going well. That looks like bootleg. Give me some good cassettes now. That's what we need. We just need to transition into some good cassettes. Mariah Carey. That one looks older. Alright. Sealed. Alright. Sure, why not? I don't remember this promo, but this is interesting. The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. Look how terrifying he looks. Looks like Ronald's been on a bender. What? This is interesting. I love it. I love it. This is cool. No BS, guys. I just sold this on PS3. Oh, it's not in there. No. Dang. Womp womp. Possibly the case only on this? Possibly. Alright, one really solid cassette so far in this deep purple right here. Definitely am in the, I guess the third stage, if you want to call it that, the third stage of looking for stuff.
We definitely have gotten a lot of disc-based media, but if we can score some cassette stuff, I'd be happy. I'm gonna go down this road right here, see if we can get us some good stuff. Really teetering on just saying this is it for today, because there is a pretty decent amount of stuff to go through, but there's a lot of GM stuff over there, so we're gonna go. I always look for prepper related stuff, and this is nothing short of that. So you spin this, you see, you guys saw the little light click on there, but yeah, it works. It totally works. So I feel like this is not going to be a ton of money. Also, it's Coleman, good name, but like prepper stuff like this, oh man, like survival prepper, whatever, like this is great to have. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. If these Toyota hubcaps were in better shape, I would 100% be taking these, but this one's got, yeah, this one's got that rash right there, so I'm gonna pass on those. But you know, hey, hubcaps, especially like if they're Toyota or, you know, Ford, Chevy, they're usually pretty solid. Basketball stuff, what's in here? Baby stuff, knew it.
Yeah. Raise up, see if you got something I needed.
I got all the good stuff.
See if you got something I needed.
Oh, okay. Come shop my store. I might have to double check with Marcus Dixon's Pickens. He's here today, but Texas Roadhouse? Actually, gift card app. I wonder if this was like some sort of reward for getting a gift card. This looks like an employee hat, but I don't know. We'll find out. This is my silly little thing that I collect from the bins, and that's tech deck boards. I got like a little collection going on right now, but this is a nice board right here. Got the little doggo on the bottom. Hell yeah. I have no idea if CoverGirl is a brand anymore that is sought after, but new old stock CoverGirl. This is probably from like, I don't know, if I wanted to guess, maybe like the early 2000s. I'm gonna take it. It's worth looking up. I am always going back and forth on vacuums that are nicer. This Dyson is definitely a nicer model, but it looks rough, like really rough. Could even take the little collector bin, but I don't know, guys. Maybe all right, I'm gonna look up the collector bin and see what happens, because even just parts on these things can be crazy. Okay, this thing is super dirty, but this is like our third trip in a row where we've gotten just the bin portion of an iRobot. This one's definitely older. You can tell definitely by the yellowing on there, but yeah, we'll go ahead and just rinse it out and let it air dry, and that'll be a good, you know, bread and butter item right there. I love people's throwbacks. Somebody threw back some game stuff over here, but they threw back this Kerplunk by Green Day. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll gladly take that. And also, somebody threw back this little Kodak right here. I think there was a case. Throw that in there. There was a case right there. There we go, baby. Is this yet another pair of Militaria boots? Because it kind of looks like it. Let me see. Made in USA, that's always a good sign. I see UFCW. Genuine leather uppers. Yeah, these look super solid. I'm not 100% sure if they're military or not, but they're just really solid looking boots. Can't believe these are still left. I mean, we've been going for a while now. So, any other gems in here that people left? I think that looks familiar. That looks familiar. I'm gonna check. This is gonna be my complete shot in the dark. I've never heard of this brand. Dura Print is what it is, but it is made in USA, and I just think it's a nice little, you know, plaid pattern. So, yeah, I'm taking a shot on it. I randomly found it in here, which this is obviously not the glassware, so very interesting to find it over here. But yeah, I think we're pretty much at the end of our road though as far as sourcing. We're gonna get to some homework. Actually, we need to find a bin, actually, a throwback bin. How convenient. One row over. One row over. Let's go. All right, sweet taters. I'm eating crow a little bit on these guys. I really thought that these would be around 50 to 60 pre-owned, and these are around $50 brand spanking new. So you have to think the used market is probably around half of that, and to be quite frank, these need a little bit of cleaning. The condition isn't 100%. I mean, they are in pretty good condition. However, here's the thing. It's $1.89 in our bins now, and these things weigh quite a bit. So I want to say that these would probably weigh around 10 pounds. Or not 10 pounds, but they would cost about $10 rather, about $5 in poundage, or 5 pounds. Here's the thing though, guys, these things weigh probably 5 pounds altogether, and we're almost at $2 a pound at our bins. So these would be around $10, if not a little bit more. I don't think it's worth the time to mess with these. I really don't. For maybe a $25 sale if we're lucky. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw these back. I mean, I typically would pick these up 9 times out of 10, but these specific ones, the brand is UCFW. But yeah, these specific ones just aren't it. Okay, so I picked this Care Bear plush up, and I knew that it was earlier by the tag on it. It is Kenner, but I found out that it was 1983, and some pretty decent comps here. 27 bucks with 9, $20 with 9, 10 with 8. There was $12.50 best offer accepted. Again, the same thing, $12.50, 13 with 6, 23 with 9, 15 with 11, 17 with 7, $8 with 6. So we can't go wrong on this one. Really solid shape too. Like I might not even throw this in the washing machine. It's in solid shape. So yeah, good little plush score here. I haven't been looking at plush very much lately, and I'm glad that I looked at this one. So the Dyson little dustbin here, it's definitely going to be a slower seller, but over 100% sell-through rate. There was just the canister itself without the top for 30 bucks free. There's $60 free, 50 with 13, 53 free, 50 with 13, 22 for just the canister again there, 38 with 14. There was $100 on a pre-owned, but that one looks really, really nice. 57 free, 53 free, canister alone there for 23. So either way, guys, if we sell just the canister alone, if we decide to take the top off of this or whatever for whatever reason, but it should be easy to clean and all that stuff. So yeah, heck yeah. And it's generally like, it's not that heavy. I think it's probably around 3 or 4 pounds. So we're not too much into it. We're definitely less than $10 into this. So feeling good about this one. 2 things about the Coleman Storm Beam. There were other things that are in this line, the Storm Beam line, that sold, but none that were this little handheld thing, and it's got a broken antenna right there, so that's a double whammy. Definitely going to just throw this one back. Unfortunately, I mean, it is a cool piece, but yeah, nobody wants it, I guess. I thought I was going to eat a little bit of crow on this CoverGirl powder as well, but no, there's 2 new old stocks that sold. One for $8.50 on a bid and one for $5.24 on a bid before shipping. So I mean, easy to list, easy to ship, all that good stuff. We'll take it. We'll make a few bucks off of it. Okay, this is a good reason to try to get unlocked for DVDs on Amazon as soon as possible. We've been really lacking. We've only sold a couple books like via FBM and not FBA. Anyway, long story short, this Little Mermaid DVD right here is brand new, sealed right there, and it goes for $31 at the end of the day. Net proceeds 31 bucks for that little guy right there. So it is imperative that we get unlocked to do some DVDs ASAP so we can make some money off of this little guy right here. Good stuff. This was the very first thing we picked up this morning, was this Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it was a DVD collection. It is a book collection. Either way, comps are around 12-ish bucks. I think we're just gonna go ahead and throw this in the booth. Actually, I think this will sell rather easily in the booth. We'll throw it up for like 10 bucks. It'll definitely sell. Mystery Science Theater 3000, very niche sort of show, I guess. But if you want to call it that, I mean, yeah, it is very niche, I guess. This, I think we're gonna throw it in the booth for 4 to 5 bucks. It doesn't have any real like sold comps on eBay, but it's just such a cult following that we'll get some money out of it. Okay, guys, we really narrowed down this haul today. Got the Care Bear plush over here. We got 3 hats, nothing to write home about. Our 1 Tech Deck skateboard, let's go. Got the CoverGirl little makeup there, powder makeup. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, looks like 10 or 11 Blu-rays for trade. So we actually have to talk about that in another episode. We have a ton of Blu-rays waiting in the wings. CDs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 9 CDs coming with us today. I will say that with the CDs, guys, we really need to determine whether or not we're going to trade those in or actually sell them in the booth. I'm kind of leaning towards selling them in the booth and seeing how it goes. We've been selling a lot of cassettes in the booth, so people kind of know that we have, you know, disc bass and other sort of music media in there already. We sell a lot of video games, so like they'll know. And I think we got a pretty good like selection of music, so ton of CDs ready to go to the booth. Probably we're not for sure going to trade those. 1 cassette in deep purple. We have 4 sealed DVDs, 1 loose DVD in the Mystery Science right there, the Mystery Science Theater. We'll talk about those more when we get ungated with Amazon. That's another high priority thing. Up top we have these Five Nights at Freddy's books. We got the 1 VHS in Ronald McDonald's Scared Silly here. This is just so weird. I have to have it. And then the last 2 are vacuum related pieces. We have the Aero Vac Bin for the iRobots, and we have our Dyson little dust bin collector here. That should probably be the best item of the day right here, in about a $50 to $60 bill or so. Okay guys, back at the house, gotta go inside, get my daily listings done. But before we do that, let's talk about what we spent today. We spent $19.75. And you know what? Even if we were to take all of the Blu-rays into, you know, our local record store right down the street, and we trade them in at $2 a piece, I mean, that covers our bill right there. I mean, granted, yes, that is trade-in value, so that it's a little more, you know, complicated than just that. But either way, I mean, we're looking pretty good for under 20 bucks. If you guys would like to see more Goodwill bins footage, more what sold on eBay footage, be sure to hit that sub button down below. Also, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you'd like to see on the channel. We were super open to, you know, any sort of ideas or suggestions that you guys might have. We would be happy to accommodate them. But until then, guys, we will see you later on the next grab. Bye.